Okay, I will move to approve resolution number 20-167. I would say that I am a person who likes to be doing something. So I would say that I'm trying to make the most of every day that I have. Move for adoption of resolution number 20-161. Before I got on council, I knew I wanted to become involved because I do love this community. I love the parks and the trails. That's one of the first things most people say about living here. I decided to run for city council because I had been looking for a way to get more deeply involved in the community. So I thought, if I have things that I would like to see in this community, I should probably step up and run for council. I felt like I was just as capable as anybody else.
We had 2 small kids at home, 2 kids under the age of 4, and she said, I think I want to run for city council. Privately, I was thinking, has she lost her mind? Like, what does this even mean? But she said, no, we'd lived in Woodbury for 4 years at the time, and we fell in love with the community, and she said she wanted to be, really engross herself in the community more, and city council was one thing that was on her mind. So I said, yeah, absolutely, give it a shot.
When I got sworn in January of 2004, I remember being excited, but I was also really nervous. I had never been, obviously, on city council before. This was brand new to me, but I was also very excited. That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
She was at home taking care of kids, and then at night, if she had a meeting on a Wednesday night or some kind of function she had to go to, it was a little bit of a juggling, and my schedule at the time was not really flexible because I was traveling a lot, so it was hectic.
My first major obstacle as a city council member happened in October of 2005. There was a significant rain event, and we had a lot of flooding throughout the city, and people were upset. They were scared and nervous about how the water was impacting their homes. We got through it, and I'll say this, the residents, they didn't come to the city saying, fix this. It was more like a partnership. Yeah, the city obviously takes the main burden, but residents wanted to help too. And that was really, really good to see.
What Amy does particularly well is relationship building. She really excels in connecting people, in listening so well, and pulling it all together with a great decision.
When you're sitting in a council meeting and you get a room full of people and, they're all here about a particular issue, that can be a little intimidating too. But if you've done your homework and you know the issue, they may not always love your decision. It may not always be perfect, but at least you know that you're doing what you think is best for the whole community.
When I was serving on the council with Amy, it was amazing to work with her because she was always the voice of reason, never got upset, always saw both sides of every issue. It was just a good person to work with.
I am really proud of what we did at Bielenberg Sports Center, which is now Healthy Sports Center. We had the dome, and it was past its useful life. And we created a task force. It was made up of residents, people involved in different areas that, the sports center would have an impact on whatever area they're involved in. And we planned, what type of facility would be best for this community, the most versatile. And I think that we accomplished that, and it's been really successful, and Healthy Center has been a huge success. I am really proud that I was part of that task force. And I think that it's a facility the whole community can be proud of. We have a great city council right now. We have an excellent mayor. They have things under control. They are amazing. And I really felt like, it's time for me to step away. 16 years is a long time. So I don't know, I thought it was time to go.
When I was first elected mayor of Woodbury, Amy was just a great support, someone to lean on and kind of learn about the inner workings of how the council operates, how to work best with staff, just a good person to sit and chat with.
We always welcome people to city council meetings.
I really count on Amy a lot because she's the mayor pro tem. There are times when I need to pick up the phone and I'm allowed to talk with her and just bounce ideas off and help, work through the understanding of a particular situation.
I I love city council, but I would also love to have more free time to do some new and different things. So I'm looking forward to that. What I will miss most about not being on council is 100% the people, council members, city staff, having that interaction with the residents as well. And I'll miss being involved. I am gonna look to get involved in other ways in the city, but being involved as a council member it's a great feeling, and I'll definitely miss that.
I know for sure Amy is going to really miss the late meetings. She loved them so much, she would always say, I hope we run late tonight. No, in all seriousness, I think she'll just miss working with the city staff. Everybody always worked together and was a good group, so I'm sure she'll miss that, because I know I do.
One of the things I'm going to miss about Amy being on council is just her calm nature. She's compassionate, she's kind, does her homework, and I'm probably just going to miss how reasonable she is.
What I like to say about Amy and serving the city is just to say how privileged we've been to work with someone like her. Her deep thoughtfulness and just the sense of honor that she brought to the job with her integrity and her enthusiasm, which was quite contagious.
I'm a writer for a living, but I don't know there's enough words that I could come up with to describe just how proud we are of her and appreciative of being able to juggle, a home life, a work life, and city council. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do, and she does it with incredible calm, and she always has everything under control, and she's the rock of our family, no doubt about that.
I would encourage really everybody to consider getting involved with the city in some capacity. I am just a normal resident of Woodbury. I'm not a politician. I am just somebody who's interested in, seeing good things happen here. And I honestly believe that if you have that type of a mentality, anybody can be a contributor, whether it's on city council or a city commission, or just coming to a council meeting and speaking on things that are important to you. That is really what makes Woodbury a good place to live. We've gotten a lot bigger since I got on city council, but I don't ever want us to be so big that people feel like their voice doesn't matter or that they're not capable of making a difference here, because anybody can do it.
Amy, you have faithfully served the community of Woodbury for 16 years, without fanfare or drama, but with a commitment and a passion to listen, learn, and lead. You embody what it means to be a public servant. You were a constant through 3 mayors, and it was an honor to serve with you and learn from you. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in your next chapter.
Hi Amy, Lee Vague here. On behalf of everyone here at Woodbury Public Safety, we want to say thank you for your many years of service. It's been a really long time that we've been able to work with you, and we truly appreciate your encouragement, your support, and most of all, your caring, not only for what we do in public safety, but for everyone here in the city. I think that's the one thing that I will miss most about you, is the fact that everything you do seems to be centered around caring for people. So thank you for that.